you're an entrepreneur or a businessman and you want to make your own company, you want to get involved in the trucking industry, you know nothing about it, that's okay. If you come and get involved with us, we teach you everything you need to know on how to run, manage, and operate your entire company. What's up, guys? Long time no see. I am back, and if you are watching this video, you are here because you want to know how to generate passive income in the trucking industry, how to generate steady revenue in the trucking industry. So regardless of whether you just want to generate revenue or you want it to be passive income entirely, I'm going to explain how to do all of that in this video and how to get into business with us and how to do it yourself. Like if you do not come into business with us, I'm still going to give you guys a little bit of the sauce. Can't give you everything, but watch this video all the way to the end if you really want to know some things and you really want to get busy and get to making money in the trucking industry. If you are an owner operator, unless you're interested in building your own authority or building your own company, then this is not the video for you. But I do have plenty of other videos out there for owner operators, so if you want to go check one of those out, do it. They're all over my page. We love to help you guys out as well. We've been there. We've been owner operators. We've been dispatchers. We've done everything before we got to this point, and now we have people that do those things for us, obviously, but that's the whole goal. All right, first off, guys, I'll give you the information of what I'm talking about here. Like, what am I talking about? What do I mean about passive income? What do I mean as far as generating revenue in the trucking industry as a business owner, as an entrepreneur rather than a truck driver? So there's many ways to do this, and you saw a clip at the beginning. You've probably seen that guy all over Facebook and all these different ads about how millionaires are being made silently in the trucking industry constantly, to this very day, and it's still happening constantly. So he's not lying. He's not just an internet guru that's lying and telling you a bunch of BS. It is happening constantly. We see it all the time. We've got clients that make a lot of money. We've had clients that made a lot of money in the past. We've got clients that will make a whole lot of money in the future. The further you go, the more you grow, the more money you make. It just is what it is. But even outside of our umbrella and what we do, I've seen so many people just make a lot of money. I've ran this model myself. I know the kind of money it makes, so nobody can tell me any different. Solid profit, no overhead business model. Passive income stream in the trucking industry. How is that possible? Well, it's the owner-operator business model, and you'd be surprised how many people actually know about this. You got dispatch teams, brokerages, shippers, few and far between. Big brokerages, lease-own owner-operators, dispatch teams, lease-own owner-operators to their authorities. They don't just have one source of revenue. A lot of people run this owner-operator business model, rightfully so. It's a very super smart business model, and it's a lot of passive income involved at little to no overhead. So I'll explain this model and how it works. So with this model, what you do is, let's say you're a company owner. You got your LLC, you got your MC, you got your DOT number, you got all of the above, everything that you need. You got your insurance in place, you got your insurance active. You have to wait 30 days activation period with the FMCSA before your authority is active. Then you place insurance. In today's industry, you need at least 6 months of authority age minimum to be able to haul any loads and make it worth it for your company or for your drivers. If you do not have at least 6 months of authority age, you're probably going to piss drivers off for hiring them. And it's just a point. It's just something that exists. We can't help it. We can't get past it. Major brokerages, well, brokers in general, there are a lot of brokers out there that will allow you to haul with a brand new authority, but it's not enough to keep your trucks moving. It's not enough to keep your company flourishing. It will be very tough. It's not even worth it. We will not even dispatch for companies without at least 6 months of authority age anymore. We used to in the beginning. Then it went to 90 days, then it went to 6 months, and so that's where it's at now. Really, you need a year, but with 6 months, you're fine. You can make it very well, and then after a year, you're pretty much having no trouble at all, from that point forward. But that's when you'll make the most money, is after a year of authority age. So you have at least 6 months of authority. You don't need to run any trucks. Once you do, then you lease on owner-operators. These owner-operators have their own trucks, their own trailers. These owner-operators are going to come run for your authority for a percentage split. What that percentage split will be, I don't know. It depends on you and your company. The industry average is anywhere from an 80-20 split, 75-25 to a 70-30. If you're any less than an 80-20, be careful of who you're running for. If you are an owner-operator watching this video, just trust me when I say it. I won't get into detail. But if it's an 80-20 split and you're a company owner, there's really no profit involved if you're at anything under an 80-20 split. All of our companies that we form for the public, which we form companies like this for the public, we have packages that we offer in forming your own trucking company for the public, and we do all of this stuff for you, set up everything, even get the owner-operators for you that are going to run for your authority. We recruit them for you. We get them running for you. And if you're a management client on a big enough package, we manage everything for you entirely for 25% of the net revenues. So stay to the end of the video if you want to hear all about that. But in this business model, the owner-operators come and run for your authority, and let's just say hypothetically it's on a 75-25 split. Then you as the company owner receive the 25%. The owner-operator who has their own truck, their own trailer, their own equipment that is running for you does not have the authority to run under. You have the authority to run under. He just wants to drive, turn the steering wheel, make money. He's going to run for your authority on a 75-25 split. That 25% that you collect is your company's profit. It's not your net profit, but it's your company's profit. Out of that, you will pay dispatch percentages, which could be 5%, could be 7%, could be 9%. If it's over 7%, I don't recommend using them as a dispatch team. But the more you pay, the better dispatch service you get. Unless you're working with us, we charge 7%, and we're one of the best dispatch crews out there. And nobody will put in the work or the effort like our dispatch team, and I stand by that 100% to the day I die. These people work all day, day and night. We'll answer your call at midnight, doesn't matter. They don't clock out like regular people. They're working for the dream and for the purpose of Spirit Trucking Services and our company. So, with that being said, that's one thing to watch for on the percentage side. But then you have a factoring percentage coming out, which if we do it for you, we hook you up with our factoring company, our dispatch team, all of our connections, blah, 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 blah. But with that being said, you get hooked up with the factoring company, and it's usually anywhere from 2% to 5% for factoring fees. Our company's 3.5%. So that 3.5%, and let's say that 7% dispatch is going to come out of your 25%, leaving you with about 15%. And that's your net profit, what you make. So if a driver does on average 5 to 10,000 gross a week, let's say it does 5,000 every week, you're going to net anywhere between 600 all the way to 1,500 a week per driver, and you could potentially net $2,000, $2,500 a week at your 25% per driver after expenses and everything, after your dispatch, after your factoring percentage. It just depends on what that driver does. So like for instance, let's say I have a driver that does 10,000 in 1 week and I'm at a 75-25 split. My 25% of that driver's cut is going to be $2,500. Then out of that, 7% dispatch, which 7% of the 10,000 gross comes out of your 2,500. 3.5% of the 10,000 gross comes out of your 2,500, leaving you with, I don't know, let's just say $1,800. I don't know what the math is on that, but let's just say that's what you come out with. So you can make some great money this way. And obviously the way to make the most money is the growth in drivers. So we sell packages on forming these companies for the public on this business model where we do everything for you. We have a 2-driver package, a 5-driver package, and a 10-driver package. So with those packages, you're looking at making anywhere from $150,000 a year all the way up to $775,000 a year on the conservative side. Now, it's possible to do less. It's possible to do a lot more. You could, with a 10-driver company, net over $1 million in a year. It's very, very possible. Seen it before. Probably we'll see it again. The market's kind of down right now, but we have a lot of connections, and we've opened up our own brokerage to really make everything, all of our, all the people inside of our umbrella just flourish. So we're really working hard on this side to make everything better for all of our owner operators and all of our company owners, because we care about both just as equally, and we want to make it work for everybody. But that is the model in the trucking industry where you can make passive income, guys. The owner-operator business model is the way to go. So if you're an owner-operator and you're thinking about opening your own company, or you're thinking about, you're an entrepreneur or a businessman and you want to make your own company, you want to get involved in the trucking industry, you know nothing about it, that's okay. If you come and get involved with us, we teach you everything you need to know on how to run, manage, and operate your entire company. One key part that I did leave out, though, these guys will be on your insurance policy, but you do insurance deduction each week out of their paycheck to cover what it costs for them being on your insurance policy. So that's why it brings it to a no overhead, solid profit business model. So I hope that makes sense to you, and I hope this video is not very confusing. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask me in the comments or just text me directly, 662-832-8340. Text me only. I will not answer phone calls right off the bat. We'll text first, set up a call, or you can email me at andrew@superiortruckingservices.com, and we'll talk there. Then we'll set up a phone call. We'll get on the phone. I'll run you through the whole model, how we do things, how things work, the whole 9 yards, and then hopefully get you guys involved. We'd love to have your business. We're only selling packages right now at this rate until the end of the year. After that, we'll have a full book of business, and we'll be delivering for the entire next year. So, these packages that we're selling them on a 6 to 12 month time frame. So do not expect to be generating any serious revenue until you're at least 6 months in, and not be at full capacity until you're at least 12 months in. So it is something that takes time. It is a business investment, but the money that you're investing versus the 5x you'll make a year is, it's a very small amount, considering the possibilities. The owner-operator business model and how it works is these owner-operators will come run for your company on a 75-25 split. Hypothetically, you receive the 25%, they receive the 75%. They cover their own overhead of their own maintenance, fuel, insurance. They have their own trucks and their own trailers, so you don't have to worry about supplying any equipment. It doesn't cost any money other than what it takes to build your company or get involved with us on a package if you decide to go that route, which I'll explain our packages one more time in just a few minutes. But they will run for you on that kind of percentage split, and then out of that 25%, you'll pay your dispatch fees, your factoring fees, and whatever's left over, you net, and that's off each driver that you have. So obviously, the more drivers you have, the more money you make, and you do have to grow at a slow, consistent rate when you're coming in brand new. If you got a 10, 12-year-old authority, something like that, then it's a little bit different. You have a little bit more power to grow. But that's kind of how these things work. So now I'll explain to you how we operate. So like I mentioned, we sell packages to build trucking companies for the public on this solid profit, no overhead business model. So what we'll do is we'll form your company from ground up. LLC, MC and DOT authority, your UCR, your VLC3 filings, everything that comes with doing your MC and DOT authority, get everything set up there. We get your insurance quote with our agents. We get the best insurance quotes in the country. Nobody's going to beat what our insurance agents can do for you. So that's one good plus about coming in with us. Also, everything's going to be done correctly and compliantly. You never have to worry about that. You'd be surprised how many ways that it can be messed up when doing your MC and DOT authority, and what you can run into later on down the road. Even with insurances, even the way that you set up your MC and DOT authority can have effect on how much your insurance costs. So all these little different things, we know all of these things. We know all of the loopholes to get your insurance very, very, very cheap, way cheaper than probably a lot of people out there know that you can legally in the beginning. While you're aging, we do everything legally and ethically. We don't want to break any rules or do anything the wrong way, but there still is a lot of legal loopholes in this industry that our connections know. We get you set up with our factoring company and get you plugged in with those guys. You'll be on first name basis with these people should you need to contact them, instead of having to fight and go to a company and speak to this guy and this guy and this guy. All of our connections you'll be directly tied in with. If you need trailers, or any of your drivers need trailers, we have trailer connections that we send these guys to get them behind a trailer, rent to own, no credit check, or just rent or finance, however they, whatever fits them the best. But we hire your owner operators for you. So through all of our platforms, we have a huge social media presence where we recruit all these owner operators and they come to run for us. We want to encourage you to take care of your drivers the same way that we do, and we will teach you and show you how to run a successful business and how to treat these drivers and give you all of the tips and all the incentives that you should provide for these drivers. And we recruit these drivers, they come run for your company on that percentage split. 75-25% split is how we run it, and then you will be generating that 25%, and out of that 25% you pay Superior Dispatch. We take care of all the dispatching, and the factoring percentage, 3.5%, will come out of your 25%. Whatever's left over is what you clear, that's what you net, and that's so you're looking at making anywhere between $3,000 to $5,000 a month per driver on average. So with that being said, you have a 5-driver company, you're making some really good money. 10-driver company, you could become a millionaire. You could make $1 million plus a year in business. It's potential to make lower, it's potential to make more, like I said. With the packages that we sell, in our smaller package, we offer 2 owner operators. Our second package, we offer 5, and our largest, we offer 10. With that being said, the 5-driver and the 10-driver package are the only 2 packages that we offer management of your company entirely. So that means we manage everything for you. We don't start charging you a management fee until you get up to 5 drivers. Once you get to 5 drivers, we start charging you a management fee, and we charge you 25% of the net revenue. So whatever your company nets, we charge 25% as a management fee, which is a write-off for you at tax time, which is better since you have such a profitable company. I feel like I went a little bit fast. Maybe could have slowed it down a little bit, and I do apologize for that, but I hope you guys got a lot of information from this video. I hope you could understand what I'm talking about. If this is something that really interests you and you want to get involved with us in it, then please connect me. We'd love to get you guys going. We have a bunch of different options now as far as getting involved with that initial cost and getting involved in the packages. So if it's something that you're interested in, you really want to get involved, feel free to hit us up. You guys know where to find us. My number, I put it in the video. I'll put it in here again, 662-832-8340, and my email, andrew@superiortruckingservices.com. Connect to me, however you would like to, and we'll definitely set up a phone call. We can get on the phone, go through everything with you. Any questions or concerns that you may have, we can go over. Obviously there's a process. We get that part done. I send you the package email. You see what we offer. We have the call. We have a discovery call, package email, call afterwards, hopefully contract signing, get the contract signed before we take a transfer of funds, get everything set up that way, and then we get started immediately. And then you just have that wait time, and I'll explain to you guys how we take care of you in the meantime. So if there's something that you're interested in, you guys know where to find me. Hit me up, subscribe, hit the bell if you've never been here before. If you've been here before, great. If you've been here watching and you don't like us, it's tough. One thing about it is we're going to do everything the right way, and we're just going to keep pushing and keep treating people equally and treat people, how they should be treated, and help everyone the way that we think everyone should be helped, the way we would want to be helped. Keep doing everything that we know to do for everyone, and we're going to keep being who we are, regardless of what anybody thinks or what anybody's opinion is of us. And I appreciate you guys greatly, for those of you who support us. And yeah, see you guys next time.